Which new games are making their debut at Gamescom? And what's this I hear about an all-female league team? Hey guys, I'm your host Gillyweed with MMO Play, and I'll have info on all that and more this week on MMO News. Armchair generals and admirals attending Gamescom will get to play all of Wargaming.net's military-themed games, including the latest addition to the company's arsenal, World of Warships. The company has just announced that the World of Warships public debut will happen at the convention in Germany in mid-August. The World of Warships debut is just part of Wargaming's presence at Gamescom. The company is going all out at the convention, including gaming stations to play World of Tanks on PC or Xbox 360, the flight MMO World of Warplanes, and the recently launched World of Tanks Blitz. As far as World of Warships, the free MMO features intense naval action set in the first half of the 20th century, which also served as the last great era of fleet versus fleet naval warfare. Wargaming's attention to detail should show in both the game's various real-world locations and in the types of ships that players will be able to use. And you can't pick a better place for the game's public debut than Gamescom. The event is the second largest video game convention in the world and the largest one in Europe. World of Warships isn't the only anticipated game reveal coming to Gamescom. 3 My.com MMO games will have their European premiere during the event, namely Skyforge, Armored Warfare, and World of Speed. And media attendees that swing by the booth will be treated to unique reveals. Guests of the Skyforge European premiere will be served a preview of the God's Endgame feature, plus a first look at 2 classes. For World of Speed Gamescom attendees, look forward to exclusive reveals on multiplayer features, including the Team Mode, Team Tactics, and Team Objective system. A new racetrack will also be shown off, along with a variety of new cars. Finally, the Armored Warfare presentation will include a sneak peek at the progression tree and arms dealers features. It will also offer the first ever hands-on experience for European press, showcasing an all-new PvE mission on a new map with new tanks. What about the fans? Well, developers say fans can already register for closed beta for all 3 games at their websites, so go drop in and get added to the guest list. If you play the Skyforge beta, be sure to try freezing enemies with the Cryomancer, one of the confirmed starting classes in the fantasy sci-fi free online RPG. Using his trusty cryo-generator technology, the Skyforge Cryomancer can easily control the movements of single or even multiple enemies. Game designers have designated the Cryomancer class as one of the best choices for beginners because of its high kiting potential, making it a safe and solid pick. Those just starting out with the Cryomancer will be hard to kill because almost all of their spells will have some form of crowd control. The class is also versatile enough to be able to dish out a lot of damage and utility in either close combat or at a far range. There's also the fact that the Cryomancer can chain spells that inflict area destruction to groups of mobs, making it very easy for players to clear waves of monsters. What do you think of the Cryomancer class? Oh man, or OP? Let us know in the comments. Carbine Studios and NCSoft have dropped an explosive new video teaser that previews destructive mayhem in the upcoming WildStar Sabotage update, aka Drop 2. And if there's anything to take away from this video, it's that the new Daggerstone Pass Battleground will be insanely fun. This first ever 15 versus 15 battleground for WildStar is manic in terms of gameplay mechanics. You can ride mounts to chase each other around the map, or fight for control over satellite uplinks to rain down airstrikes on the enemy base, or carry bombs yourself to blow up anything that ends up in its vicinity, your own pals included. The ultimate goal is to blow up the fusion core at your enemy's base through any means necessary. Securing more satellite uplinks than the enemy team will let you win over time, but wiping them out to clear the way for your allied bomb couriers to reach the enemy base will also do the trick. Winners get a selection of exclusive loot, including stat-raising footwear and gear, new achievements and decor, and costumes and crafting patterns. What devious plans do you have for Daggerstone Pass? Draw a picture of it and send it to me on Twitter. The esports community is all aflutter right now over rumors of a female-only professional League of Legends team in the making. Chinese League of Legends professionals OMG have seen their fair share of the limelight since their emergence in 2012, and, according to rumors, they're making headway with a second pro team. The new team is currently going by the pseudonym Oh My Girl online. The team came to light after veteran League of Legends player Sherry Chan Fangui posted some preliminary pictures of an esports training base, complete with piles of equipment, on her blog. According to Sherry, the new gaming HQ is for an all-female League of Legends team that will operate under the OMG umbrella. Sherry rose to fame as a jungler for the LoL Ladies, a casual all-female League of Legends team. Known well in the Chinese domestic league scene, they had a firm stance on keeping the game casual and focused on other careers instead. Evidence that Sherry and 4 or 5 other women may be crossing over to the pro side of the MOBA has turned many heads and could form a strong footing for women on the pro league scene. It is hard to believe, but it's been 75 years since Batman was originally created. Everyone's favorite brooding superhero was created back in 1939 by Bob Kane and Bill Finger, and has since gone on to become an incredibly iconic figure in pop culture. In honor of this 75th anniversary, DC Universe Online celebrated Batman with a trio of videos discussing the character in general and his adaptation to the MMO RPG. The DCUO Batman videos featured Jim Lee and Kevin Conroy, as well as many of the game's developers. Topics included choosing aspects of Batman from various stages of his comic book run to incorporate into the game. They also talked about using Jim Lee's look for Batman in the game, as well as bringing in Kevin Conroy to do the character's voice, since he was the voice of Batman from the animated series. Happy 75th anniversary, Batman lovers! How will you celebrate? Let us know in the comments below. Okay guys, it's time for the 5 in 1, so here are 5 stories each condensed into one sentence. The Chinese team Newbie, which was formed earlier this year, won the International Dota 2 tournament versus Vici Gaming, claiming a grand prize of more than $5 million. League of Legends developers are carrying out a series of experiments where any player caught taking part in toxic behavior will be instantly banned for anywhere from 14 days to permanently. Along with the Neverwinter Scourge Warlock class mentioned last week, Cryptic announced this week that a new Dragonborn race will become available when Module 4, Tyranny of Dragons lands on August 14th. InGames in Game 321 announced on Monday the open beta test phase for XenoQuest, a multi-platform fantasy turn-based MMO that features both PvE and PvP action. And finally, despite confusion on its launch date, Hearthstone's Curse of Naxxramas campaign launched on Tuesday, and you have a month from that launch date to try out the Arachnid Quarter for free. Well guys, that's all for this week's MMO update, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe for all the latest info, contests, and more. I'm Gillyweed, and I'll see you next week, but until then, I'll see you in game.